Hello, good morning, students. This is Anish, your English teacher, and today I am here to teach you the new topic that is poetry from your book, class 10th. So, before I begin, I request all of you to please like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel so that more and more students may get benefit of it. As you know, this time the regular class is not going and everybody is learning something through online classes. But there are many students who are unable to join the online classes due to some reasons. So at least they may get benefit through my recorded video. So therefore, please like, subscribe, and share my video for more and more interesting and knowledgeable video for you all. So today we are going to learn the poem Amanda. The name of the poem is Amanda, and it is very easy, interesting poem, a poem which can be related to all of your life. All of you can relate yourself with this poem because in the poem the character Amanda is such one that could be related to your age. So the poet of this poem is Robin Klein. She is an Australian poet, and in this poem there is a small girl whose name is Amanda. So we can say that the title of the poem Amanda is very much appropriate, very much suitable title, because the poem is about a girl, a little girl whose name is Amanda, and she is being instructed. She uh, is given some command. Amanda doesn't like these commands, these instructions, and she shows her own attitude towards these kind of instruction. So that's what we are going to read in this poem. So about the author, as I already told you, Robin Klein is a poet who takes in his pen the everyday and universal happenings of life. He writes in his poetry everyday happening of human life. He writes activities pertaining to small children. He likes it very much. These activities are very dear to him because they represent innocence, love, smartness, and their true nature. So Robin Klein has written many of the poetry's work of fiction, and she loves to write on the theme of everyday life of children. So this is the title Amanda. You can see, all of you, a little girl is there. She is lost, perhaps she is thinking something, she is contemplating, and this is the picture of the author, the poetess of the poem. She is a well-known Australian author of books for children. She was born on 28 February 1936 in Campsie, New South Wales, and now she resides near Melbourne in Australia. So here we begin with the first stanza of the poem. You can see in the picture a little girl. She is biting her nails. So one of the parents or elder of Amanda. They are telling her, don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda. So, in the stanza, one of the parents, either it could be a mother or father, he or she is telling Amanda not to bite her nails because it is unhygienic, because it is not a good habit to bite one's nail. It shows that you are not interested in something. You are lacking in your confidence. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Second instruction she is given not to hunch, not to stoop her shoulders, because again it will give her a bad personality. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda. Now, even when she is sitting, she is instructed for sitting straight. She has to keep her back erect and sit properly. Because at this tender age, if she develops this habit, she would carry it, continue in her future, and then she would have to suffer the uh, personality or the body structure, and then later on it would be very difficult for her to correct that posture. Therefore here the elder is telling Amanda not to bite her nails, not to hunch her shoulders, and not to slouch the body. All of us are instructed to do so, and we were instructed earlier also. Now also our parents, our teachers, our elders tell us not to do this. They tell us what to do or what not to do. So Amanda listens to this, but Amanda doesn't want to obey this, and Amanda thinks, she contemplates in her mind. So these are the thoughts of Amanda which are written in the parenthesis, that is the bracket. So in order to differentiate between the author's words and what Amanda thinks, what is going on in Amanda's mind, these Amanda's thoughts are written in the bracket. So Amanda thinks, there is a languid emerald sea where the sole inhabitant is me, a mermaid drifting blissful. So, dear students, Amanda wants to go to a languid that is dull or vast or lonely emerald sea. So, the color of the sea is emerald, where she would be the only inhabitant. She would be free from all kind of instructions, command, order. She would be a mermaid. You can see the picture of a mermaid. So a creature which has got the upper body of a woman or a girl, and the lower part or the tail side is of a fish. So Amanda wishes to be a mermaid, because if she is a mermaid, then she would enjoy all kind of freedom. There would be no one to trouble her. She would be enjoying all alone in the ocean or in the sea. So in order to be free, in order to be happy, moving, she wants to be mermaid. In the next stanza, we read, the mother or the elder tell Amanda, did you finish your homework, Amanda? Did you tidy your room, Amanda? I thought I told you to clean your shoes, Amanda. So here again Amanda is questioned by the one of the parent, and she is asked to clean her shoes, to clean the room, to complete her homework. And she was reminded of it, that you were given a task, you were given a responsibility. Have you done that? So the question is asked to Amanda to be responsible, to be alert, and Amanda again doesn't like to be so. Amanda doesn't like to be perhaps responsible. She doesn't like to listen to her parents asking her again and again, have you done your homework? Have you taken your meal? Have you completed your homework? Have you done this? Have you done that? Etc. etc. So, Amanda thinks to be an orphan. Amanda says, I am an orphan roaming the street. I pattern soft dust with my hushed bare feet. The silence is golden, the freedom is sweet. So, here, when Amanda was asked about homework and cleaning her room, Amanda wishes to be, she wants to be an orphan because there is no one who is nagging or commanding an orphan child. He or she is free. There is no one to take care of him or her or instruct her. So, therefore, Amanda wants to be an orphan child. And when she is an orphan child, like the orphan, she would be roaming the street. That means she would be going wherever she likes to go. And she would be making pattern on the dusty street with her soft legs. She would be moving very quietly on the street. And she says, the silence is golden. So here she uses metaphor. A poetic device, the silence is golden and the freedom is sweet. Again, a metaphor is used here. Next stanza, the elder tells her, don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Or remember your acne, Amanda. Will you please look at me when I am speaking to you, Amanda? So here one of the parents again instruct Amanda not to eat the chocolate because it will spoil her teeth. It will cause her acne on her face. And she is also instructed to look into the eyes of the speaker when speaking because it gives you a good confidence. It helps you in building your personality from the very beginning of your life. So, when Amanda was instructed not to eat chocolate, etc., Amanda imagines and she wishes herself to be Rapunzel. Now, who is Rapunzel? You might be knowing the story of Rapunzel. She was a princess and she was captured in one of the tower by a monster. She was imprisoned in a very tall tower where nobody could go. So one day Amanda also thought of becoming like Rapunzel because Rapunzel was all alone in the tower. There was no one to disturb her. And Rapunzel had long hair, long lock of hair. She had thrown her long lock of hair down from the window, and a prince had come and he had saved Amanda from that monster. He had taken not Amanda, he had taken Rapunzel from that tower. So, this way, Amanda also imagines herself to be Rapunzel so that she would be all alone on the tower. There would be no one about whom she would have to worry. She would be very peaceful on the tower, very quiet, not disturbed. And she also says that she will certainly never let down her long hair because the Rapunzel, the princess, had put her long hair down, and with the help of that, the prince had come to help her. But here, Amanda doesn't want any kind of help. She just want to remain alone. She want to remain silent. She want to remain quiet, peaceful, and enjoy freedom. That is the reason she imagines herself to be different characters. Next stanza. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. You are always moody, Amanda. Anyone would think that I nagged at you, Amanda. So here again one of the parents tell Amanda not to behave badly. Sulking means behaving in ill manner, not showing proper etiquette. You are always moody, Amanda, and the parent is also complaining her not to be moody. Anyone would think that I nagged at you. And it is also said that if some other people look at your face, the way you are behaving, the way you are talking, the way you are standing, the people will complain. They would think that your parents, one of your elders, has nagged at you, harassed you, beaten you, or scolded you. So here the elder also doesn't want to be um, negative. He or she also keeps in her mind their image in the society, and therefore they tell Amanda not to behave that way. So this was the final stanza, and now let's continue. What instructions are there that Amanda did not like in the poem? And what was her desire? What is the desire of Amanda? So we read that Amanda was told not to bite nails. She was instructed not to hunch the shoulders and not to slouch and sit up straight, because all this will add a negative trait to her character, her personality. And then she was also told to finish her homework in time, to tidy the room, to clean the shoes. That is, she was taught discipline. She was taught to be responsible. She was taught a lesson in cleanliness. Don't eat the chocolate. Look in the eyes when being talked. Don't sulk. Don't be moody. So these are the instructions Amanda was given from her elder. And she doesn't like all this instruction. Therefore, she imagines, she wishes to be all these fictional, imaginative character. So she wants to become mermaid. Why she wants to become mermaid? So that she could live alone at a peaceful place without any instruction. Nobody would be there to disturb her. Therefore, then she wants to become an orphan child, so that she may not have any guardian to give her strict instruction. She would be roaming alone on the street freely wherever she likes to go. Then she also wishes to become Rapunzel, because she would be happy even in a secluded and prison like place where she will not have anybody to instruct her. So she wants freedom. She doesn't want disturbance. She doesn't want anyone to control her or dominate her. At any cost, she wants freedom. These are some of the difficult words or new words used in the poetry. The meanings are given there for you. Hunch means bent, slouch, droop or bend. So you can go through them. Now these are some of the questions given in the book. So first question was, what was the age of Amanda? And the answer is, the age of Amanda is between 5 to 10 years. It is so because the children of this age group deny the rules laid down by elders. They also imagine to become the characters like Mermaid and Rapunzel. So at this age, tender age, early age, the children are rebellion. They do not want to listen to their elders. They want freedom. They want to live in their fictional world. And next question, who is talking to Amanda? So Amanda's elders are talking to her. They may be her brother, her sister, mother, or father. Next question is why stanza number 2, 4, and 6 are given in parentheses or bracket. So they are given in parentheses or bracket because these are the thinking or desire of Amanda. However, nobody listens to it. These are the thoughts of Amanda. Again, some more questions are there for your reference. You can go through them. Question number 7 about Rapunzel. Who was Rapunzel? So Rapunzel was a beautiful princess who was captured by a monster and put in a tower. Rapunzel had long hairs. One day, a prince climbed onto the tower with the help of the same hair and then saved the princess. Amanda also wants to live in the same tower where she may have peace and freedom, but she will not put her hair down from the tower to be saved by any prince. That means she doesn't want any kind of disturbance, any kind of interference in her life. She wants to be free, totally free. So already we have finished the reading and explanation of the poem. This is again a recap for you, those who have not understood. So just a quick recap. Amanda by Robin Klein address an important issue that every child, especially girls, face in their life, which is being controlled and monitored by the elders and asked to behave in the way the society expects them to. Poet has given parentheses in the brackets, and these are the thoughts of the Amanda. So especially the girl's child feel that they are controlled. They are instructed again and again. They are less privileged than the boys. Theme of the poem. So through the following poem, the poet describes how difficult it is for children to compromise their freedom and behave according to the societal norms, as this not only restrains them but also is responsible for making a child lose his or her individuality, as controlling all of them would simply take away their uniqueness and originality. Some of the poetic devices which are used in the poem. So first of all, the tone of the poem is conversation tone. So this poem is written, we read it in conversation tone. An elder is telling a younger girl to behave this way, to behave that way. So it has got a conversation tone. Then alliteration. Alliteration means the repetition of a sound or letter in a sentence. So examples of alliterations you have stop that slouching and sit up straight. So you can see the S sound is being repeated. Another example you have, then again third line also you have the example. Next poetic device is allusion. Now what's allusion? Allusion is referring to something or any circumstance which is not related to the context directly. Or you can also say that allusion refers to any character, thing, personality, individual or place which is very famous or popular. So example, here you can see mermaid. To be free and contained in their own. So taken from the fairy tale, this character of mermaid. Then she was also compared to Rapunzel, again a poetic device, allusion, referring to a famous character. So Rapunzel, who lived happily alone on a tower for a long time. Next is metaphor. Again, a poetic device used here. So examples of metaphors are here. Orphan means who don't have nagging parents about their heads, as Amanda. She is also compared to languid MLC. So languid and ML type qualities are assigned to C. So that's again metaphor. Then silence is golden, freedom is sweet. All these are the examples of poetic device metaphor. Now some short answer type questions are given for your reference. You can go through them. Just one question I can discuss with you, then rest of the questions you can study, you can write the answers yourself. So write a short note on the title of the poem. So the title of the poem is Amanda, as it revolves around the upbringing of little girl named Amanda. So the title of the poem is very much suitable, very much appropriate. Her life is full of struggles where she is denied freedom and expression. Amanda is so much irritated that she escapes reality by living in her imaginative world. Through this gateway, she experiences calmness away from her nagging parents. Now, next question, why is Amanda getting scolded for having chocolate? How life on a tower would be different from life anywhere else for Amanda? Why does Amanda seem moody most of the time? So these are the questions, dear students, and some more questions are there given in the book, given in the refresher. Once you read the poem, you will get the questions and answers automatically. So here we have finished this poem. I hope all of you have understood this. If you have any problem, again you can go through this poem and you can discuss with me if there is any confusion, there is any problem. Okay, so till then, take care, goodbye, be safe, and don't don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. Thank you, goodbye.